What's up, YouTube? On this episode of Coddiwomple Overland, we're going to be checking out the Jocassee Gorges in South Carolina.
We don't need a destination, let's go where the river's taking us.
When most people think about South Carolina, they think about Charleston or Myrtle Beach. What they don't think about is the less populated and more remote areas of South Carolina. In the far western reaches of South Carolina, you're going to find the total opposite of the sand and beaches you might think of when you think of South Carolina. You're going to find hills, mountains, all kinds of different terrain, and all kinds of different foliage as well. We happen to hit this part of the area in the perfect time of year when all of the fall foliage was popping. The Jocassee Gorges is 50,000 acres of lush forest land and one of the highest concentrations of waterfalls in the eastern United States. It has more than 75 inches of rain every year, and it's the only temperate rainforest east of the Rocky Mountains. It's no wonder that this place was named by National Geographic magazine as one of the top 50 world's last greatest places. There's all kinds of hiking trails in this area, but there's also a lot of trails that you can drive. Right along with us as we check out some of this beautiful area. We'd actually arrived at the area a little bit late in the afternoon, so it was time to start looking for camp already. There are several different places that you can camp in this area, and all of them are really nice. We couldn't believe just how beautiful all the foliage was, and we really wanted to find a campsite right up on top of the mountain where we could get a really good view of all the different colors. And as luck would have it, even before dark, we had found a really nice campsite. After backing in to this incredible spot, it was time to get camp set up. We couldn't pick a better campsite. This was the perfect one to look out over the vast wilderness, check out all the colors, and just relax. We've been on the move quite a bit over the last few days, and this was a really nice spot to just sit down and soak it all in.
Hey,
Yeah,
what you cooking me?
I'm working real hard out here. I'm doing pork tenderloin, mashed potatoes, and macaroni and cheese. You just sit in there where it's warm and relax, and I'll have you dinner in a minute.
I have the heat on 72.
So tonight I'm cooking, thanks to Brookwood Farms and Bob Evans. Are you waiting on dinner too? What are y'all doing?
We're laying in the window. Is this the pork roast you made?
Yeah, that good? I smoked it myself.
Did ya?
Look at that.
Actually, it's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really good. Mary Aspen. Get there. Get in there.
The next morning we had a lot of exploring planned. The trail that we were on happened to be listed on Trails Off-road. There's also several other trails in this area listed there as well. The cool thing about Trails Off-road is all of the trails are vetted, so you know when you see a trail there, it's legal. And you're going to be able to see at least pictures on the scout routes to have an idea of where you're going and what you're going to see. All of the trail levels are standardized, and some of the trails, like this one right here, will even show you complete videos and pictures of each waypoint. This trail that we're on right here is going to take us right down to the water's edge on Jocassee Lake. This would be so much fun on a motorcycle. There are several overlooks along this route. This was one of our favorites. It's Jumping Off Rock. Wow.
Come here.
After leaving that incredible overlook, it was time to go on down and get a closer view. We had finally made it to the water's edge of this 7,500 acre lake, and we could not believe just how clear and clean the water was. I think we could have stayed by this lake all day, but there was other things that we also wanted to see, so it was time to move on. Part of exploration is realizing that there are going to be times when you're going to run into a closed gate. And from there, you're just going to have to turn around and try to find somewhere else to go. Everybody always asks what happens if we run into a roadblock or a gate, and this is what we do.
Go ahead. Can you see the other side? You can keep going this way. I just can't see the other side. Watch that back corner. You can come up further. A little more. Okay. Okay.
We had just enough room to get turned around here without any real problems. If it would have been tighter, then we could have always taken the trailer off, just turned it around, and rehooked it back up. Places like this with low-hanging trees, it's always good to have a spotter. From my vantage point and the angle of the mirrors, it looked like the top of the trailer was going to be incredibly close to this tree here. But you could tell from being outside, I had plenty of room. So Deb was able to tell me to come on through without any problems at all.
Go ahead.
After all the morning's exploring, it was time to grab some lunch. Nothing special on the menu, just some ham and cheese sandwiches. After a quick lunch, we were on the move again. After lunch, we spent several miles exploring some more in the Jeep. And then it was time to get out, stretch our legs a little bit, and go chase another waterfall. This one happened to be named the Reedy Creek Falls. The hike up wasn't very long and it wasn't strenuous at all. We hadn't seen any pictures or video of the waterfall, so we were just as surprised as you're getting ready to be. The farther up the trail we made it, the narrower it got, but also the louder the water was. Now this was another one of those places that we could have spent all day, especially if it was in the heat of the summer. As refreshing as the water would have been in the heat of the summer, it was just as beautiful with the fall colors. By the time we made it back to the truck from that beautiful hike, it was getting later in the afternoon and time to start trying to find camp. We were now out of the Jocassee Gorges and into the Sumter National Forest. This road was a lot lesser traveled than a lot of the roads that we'd been on today, and this was going to be the perfect place for a campsite if it played out. We hit the jackpot again. At the end of this Forest Service road was one of the best campsites that we've found in a while. This area of South Carolina is one that you don't want to miss. If you ever get the opportunity, come and spend some time exploring this area. Hope you've enjoyed this as much as we have. On the next episode, we'll be traveling into some remote areas of North Carolina. So until next time, see you.